Hi everyone, welcome to this another video in Market Talk YouTube channel today. Hope everybody enjoyed today's expiry day trading. It was a very interesting and nice. Hope everybody would have made some profit today. So today we'll see some new. Okay, I don't change this trading mantra. Start with trading mantra. So this one thing you should know everybody. Not every day will be the same. Okay, most of times the market is going to be range bound. That's called 60-30-10 rule. Just you should remember this. So 60% of time market is going to be range bound, 30% of time it's going to trending mode after giving a breakout in 10% of times. So what we saw in the crash from the March month, that is a breakout. After the trending move came for few months, 2 months, now it's a range bound mode. This is how the market works. So this rule one should remember as a trader. So what happened at the GAN midpoint just today? So yesterday we saw both was trending on the downside. Today Nifty was tested in the beginning. The breakout gave above the midpoint. After it tested, she took support every time when it came down and then started moving up. The gray line what you can see is the VWAP. Okay, but Bank Nifty was giving a lot of volatile moves today below and above this GAN midpoint. It took support 22,700 levels. So how this 22,700 levels was the support and how this my Excel dashboard also helped me to find out this. I will show you that snapshot also, how it helped me. So this is how the GAN midpoint worked today. So you can take this for any option trading or option, mostly option trading is a very good strategy we can use as this. Bank power of 2 strategy gave some buying signal in the mid of the day around 12:30. The Bank Nifty gave buy signal. Nifty gave 12:30 and the Bank Nifty gave around 1:30. Okay, just 1 hour gap. So what is the thing is that whenever the signal comes, both should have a buy signal. That's the time a trending move on the upside can come. So that time you can short the puts blindly. Okay, that's the time you will get a very good support with the support of your Excel dashboard where the we see strike PCR. Whenever strike PCR is more than 2, okay, it is a very comfortable sell for shorts of shorting the puts. Okay, that's very important to remember. When the power of 2 is a buy signal, shorting puts when the strike PCR is more than 2 is a comfortable selling for the puts. Okay, just remember this rule. This is very important. Coming to the view for Nifty, see this is still in the rising channel only. Today the TCS result has come, so it could be play a spoil sport. But however, FS data is bullish, so any dips will be a buy only. Buy means you short the put options. Okay, we'll see what is the plan for tomorrow also. So Nifty is in the rising channel only. Very good support at 10,000 levels and very good resistance at 11,000 levels. So Arun up is slightly weak at 96. Yesterday it was 100, and bears are completely weak from 40 to 24. So that's why you do not bother about the correction or something like that. Everything is bullish in the charts technically. Economy may be weak, economy may be big problem, but we don't trade economy. So we are when you're trading the charts, when you're trading particular instrument, if you're trading Bank Nifty, you have to see Bank Nifty charts only. Don't see that Nifty and trade Bank Nifty or see Bank Nifty and trade Nifty. So whatever you are trading, you have to bother about that chart only. That's very important because every chart is different. You saw like Nifty's rising channel, it was very strong, but Bank Nifty was very weak relatively and it was in a consolidation zone. Now after giving the breakout, see it has not even gone into the consolidation zone. It is above the consolidation zone and the breakout is coming. So 23,500 should be a target for this breakout in normal scenario, unless otherwise the fake breakout comes, but I don't think so. 23,500 we should be able to see very shortly before the expiry for sure. Here also the same thing, the Arun up is slightly weak and Arun down is more weak comparatively. From 40 it has come to 32 levels. So the shooting star pattern, as I mentioned yesterday, for newbie traders who see theoretically in the book mentions shooting star means it is a top out pattern and they enter shorts and they will be trapped. So Bank Nifty and Nifty most of the times don't obey or respect the bookish rules. Okay, so you have to be, unless you practice, you will not get these things into the picture. For that you don't trade in so many instruments. No, I know some of them or many of them for that matter, they trade in stocks, they trade in bonds, they trade in commodities, they trade in bank nifty, and they're not clear where they want. They don't specialize in anything else. If you want to become a GP or surgeon, is your decision. If you are a GP, anybody can, a lot of GPs are available in the market. But if you are a surgeon, the only few are available. The surgeons are paid highly as compared to GPs. So become a surgeon, not a GP. Okay. So more and more you practice, then more and more you become expert in that particular instrument. So coming to the hourly time frame, still Nifty is in the range bound mode only, 150 points range bound. Unless we give breakout about this 11,000 is not going to be coming. Watch for this Nifty breakout above this channel and sustaining closing in the hourly chart is the first signal. Then and our option data also will give another signal. After that only we are going to see the 11,000 level, which everybody is expecting. So the range of expansion happened, and then now it has come back to 102 points today range. So there's not much of the range breakout happened today. In case of Bank Nifty, it is still in the rising channel. 23,250, around 23,200, 500 levels is what expectation is coming. Based on this, we should see a resistance at 23,300 levels. Any rise from there, we should see some sell off from there. So what happened today? So after the market hours, TCS has declared the results. It is down. Profit is down by 13%. Now this is the first thing, like market will be taken down in the first opening possibly, and then market will reverse its trade. So opening, as I mentioned, if the market opens gap down or comes down in the morning, ensure that that doesn't go below the short breakout level. If it is coming below short breakout level, the levels are given every day. So if it's going below the short breakout level, then wait for the opportunity to go long in case you want to go long. Don't do a reversal trade always. Most of times when the market opens gap down or opens down, most of times it will reverse. Okay, the first 30 minutes very crucial. So possibly it can open gap down or it can go mildly negative and then reverse the trade tomorrow. So that's what you should, because the market is bullish technically and there is no even single signal of weakness in the charts. So coronavirus cases crossed successfully 7.5 lakhs. That's the only thing is every day is botheration. Even there is news that in next year if the vaccine is not available by 2021 winter, every day the number of cases can go by 2.5 lakhs. So very worrisome scenario, but nobody is bothered about this as of now. Suddenly WHO will announce something or somebody will announce something and everybody will wake up and the market will collapse. Okay, so be cautious. If you're going longs, don't go blindly. Hedge your positions safely and don't trade naked longs or shorts. They're very risky. Okay, so today also FIs bought more 17,000 contracts today in futures. So they're highly bullish and they are not bothered about anything what's happening in the economy. So today, if you see the close, Bank Nifty long breakout level 22,904, we closed 22,907. Exactly, we closed nearby. That's what I every day tell you. Let's see the long breakout level, the strike price, and short breakout level, the strike price is very important when you do the trade. Any breakout coming at that level is very important. Similarly, for Nifty also, the long breakout level strength 800, we closed at 13 points just above that. Okay, so this was very important for you to take positions. Selection of strike prices also matters a lot. If you select a wrong strike price, then it can go to mess up in the trades. So the yesterday shooting star was a trap completely. Most of times we'll see how it behaves. Most probably today index management was working very fantastic. Nifty only 5 stocks gave 80 points move in the Nifty. Balance 22 points gave 45 stocks gave this 22 points move. So this is how index management happens. This is a part and parcel of the in market, and one should not bother or complain about these things because this is a game how it's being played, and you have to know how to play this game and be part of the game. Never blame anybody for this index management or anything. BSC is not having enough power to bring down the market because they suffered a lot in the last 1 week, and they doesn't want to have any power or guts to short the market as of now. So tomorrow we need a lot of power against FIs and money power to short the market. And still we are above the 100 DMA, then one should not bother about market collapsing suddenly. We should get a good support at 20 to 100 DMA. Okay, and 20 DMA or 50 DMA is the next support. Who are conservative traders should take this as next support level. So in this DMAs are going to be very important support in the coming days. And VIX was yesterday moved to 26 levels, again it came down to 25 levels. So this way it shows that market is fearless and it's ready to move on the upside. So coming to the key data points, so bullish, it is bullish, Nifty is very good bullish, but it has come down from 1.44 levels to 1.2 levels, but our bank Nifty is the border case, it is just 1.02, this is based on the next week expiry. And coming to the option pain, it is 10,800 level, highest open interest is 10,800 on the downside, and the highest open interest on the upside 11,000. So any rise will see 11,000 calls being shorted, and any downfall will be seeing 10,800 put short will be put traders will be shorting the puts. So this 200 points range, so chances are very less that we will see any breakout in the near future, possible that we can see even expiry between these levels also. Okay, so the VIX also is very low, and premiums are very less. There is no people are finding difficult to trade this small premiums, actually seeing such a hefty premiums in the past. Now coming to bank Nifty, 23,000 levels is just very nearby, 100 points away only. The spot levels, if you see, 22,907, the highest open interest 23,000 levels, means really surprising that just 100 points away, and the call traders are not fear about this up move. So possible that they are seeing a resistance at 23,000 levels. So tomorrow any up move will face resistance at 23,000 levels. Call traders is going to come and dump the calls on these people who are buying these 20,000 calls. So be cautious at buying any calls. Never buy any call option which is more than 200 rupees. Even I tell you, 100 150 rupees is a very ideal way. Don't put your money on buying call option which is more than 150 200 rupees. It is a real crime. It can be big loser. So when you are going for option buying, you see the rules what I tell you in the last 2 to 3 days video back. I will give you some illustration also today how the option charts help you in option writing. And coming to the IV Lakshman Rekha, we are bullish, and Nifty is giving 574 points above the Lakshman Rekha. In case of Bank Nifty, 1600 points gained from the Lakshman Rekha. So any downfall, 1000 points, we have stop loss. We have stop loss of 1000 points downside, so nothing to worry. Any fall, we should get support here. And in case of IV, the call IV is very low, in spite of the big runaway gap on the upside. The 10,800 call IV is 19.7 only. And similarly, the put in case of Bank Nifty also, the call IV is 33.1. So any rise, we are not the called buyers are not so much demanding for this calls, 2200 calls. Put demand is high as usual. And moving averages, we are getting a good support at 22,500 levels in downfall in case of Bank Nifty, and the big gap between this 100 DMA and 200 DMA, 10,800 to 9,900, almost 900 points gap is there. So we should not see any fear as of now, because the gap is very far. But 10,500 should be a good support on case of any down moves coming. And FI data is very bullish today, based on today's updated. Total 37,000 contracts they bought futures total as of now closing, and but our clients and all the other market participants are short. That's the really wonder. So FIs are just against everybody's view of market short, and they are long against actually. They sold to all these other market participants today. And even in case of index put, long puts, they have 15,000 contracts, and others are shorted actually. So this FIs buy these long puts for hedging their positions in the stock portfolio. So Fibonacci levels also indicating that we are having a target 20,500 600 levels once we cross the 22,500 levels, and even Nifty 10,930 is the targets. So everything is bullish. So these are the levels you should keep remembering when you are trading in the market in the coming days. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you get benefit from this videos what is published. So coming to 22,800 call, let me just show you what happened. This is a 1 minute chart. The setups are same what I mentioned. See 22,800 call and put I told short straddle. So if you see what happened here, VWAP, this is VWAP, this is 50-day moving average. I told 3 filters. One is the volume profile, then 50 period moving average, and the VWAP. Since being expiry and expiry day and volatile very high, and your VIX also very low, because of this premium is very low. So trading this, you have to be very cautious. Many shorting of options very low priced can be a trap. If you see here 22,800 call by 2:20, 1 hour before the expiry, it reached a low bottom of 37 rupees, and then within 1 hour, not even how much minutes, 14, 40, 20, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, it reaches a high of 140. Unless you don't trade with the stop loss order, it can hit very easily, and from there the volume profile is very low, indicating that there is lack of buyers at this rate for this option. So immediately it came down within a fraction of, it is a 1 minute chart, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 10 minutes, 10 minutes time, it reached a low of almost again the same level of 45 rupees. Then again it went to 130. That's the reason I told I booked the profit and exited with 180 points profit, because there is no point in having so much of tension, and your BP will rise. You unwantedly you are putting pressure on your heart and brain to trade each and every move. As a trader, you need to react, not act, not react. Okay, that's very very important. So no need to catch each and every move in the market. So you have some target with some strategy. You got more than that what you want. Like if you are getting 180 points in Bank Nifty, 2 lots of trade only, you are getting 7,000 rupees with just not even 15,000 rupees of investment. You are getting 50% of return. 50% of return in just one day. What else you want? Okay, so have some strategy, goal, have some reasonable goals. Don't be too much of greedy with I want the entire juice from this each and every price movement. It's not going to happen. Slow and steady wins the race. So coming to 22,800 put, see what happened. So in the morning it went above this. Suddenly there is a big rise around 12 o'clock. When the market gave buy signal, power of 2 signal, if you see, it will correlate with the power of 2 signal. That time when the power of 2 signal gave the buy signal, it reached the high of 175. After that, it is the first filter is your volume profile, very low volume profile. That is the first indication. Then second indication, your VWP broken that levels of 125 levels. After the third indication, 50 moving average, and everything coming down. Every rise, if you see, like most of the time when you sell the options, any rise will face a hurdle or resistance at the VWP. If you see the black line is the VWP, it does not even touch the VWP. Okay, any rise was almost nearby, but you could not touch the VWP. If you see here 22,800 call, you place the VWP stop loss. What happens? Since the market is bullish, okay, when the market is bullish, shorting calls, it may not respect the VWP. But when the market is bearish, okay, and I'm telling about the short term trend, it's a 1 minute chart, okay, because we got a buy signal power of 2. So we are going for selling puts is the most ideal way, where when you get a buy signal, where shorting calls, okay, may not be ideal approach. Okay, you may make money, but it will hit stop losses. But when you're shorting puts, it is not hitting stop loss. If you see here, what happened? It was not hitting stop loss at all. VWP is stop loss. Just place a stop loss at this place, not even once, from 120 till the market close, from 100 levels, 100 rupees level, it never hit a stop loss at all. VWP is stop loss. Okay, so when the market is giving a buy signal in power of 2, shorting puts is the safer strategy. VWP is the stop loss. Similarly, when power of 2 is a sell signal, then shorting calls with VWP as the stop loss is a safe strategy. Okay, so I make you very clear rules for you. Hope you will like this and then use these rules for your trading benefit. Even 10-15 people benefit from this video, I'll be very happy. Okay, I can if you can change life of some traders, I'll be very happy about that. See this 22,900 call. As I mentioned, the market was bullish, so this was a very border case. And 22,900 call in the last 1 minute, if you see, it is touch a low of around 15 rupees. Then it made a high of 60 rupees. Then it came down to 7 rupees. Then it went to 30 rupees. Then again it went to 7 rupees. So this kind of volatile moves for just making 15 rupees from Bank Nifty is not worth it. Okay, so just short this, like when you get the rules, use the follow rules combination of the strike PCR, GAN midpoint, your power of 2, and this VWP. All these strategies, use it. Keep the rules simple and don't try to get moves from all the moves in the market. So that's one thing. So today, by end of the day, what is the snapshot of the Excel dashboard which I have? If you see, at that time when I told 22,800, it was very clearly indicating that 22,700 was giving around 2.3 as a PCR. 22,800 was having around 0.6 PCR. So I was very hopeful that it may close around 22,800. But in the last moment, it went a little high, and then due to short covering, it went above, and 22,900 became 1.03 PCR. Otherwise, there is a high chance that we could close around 22,800. If you see like 280, the short straddle which I took for 280 rupees, closed at 180 points profit. Even the close, if you see here, 22,800, we closed at 107 rupees, means almost same only. So we saved enough tension and took the profit. Otherwise, if you trade till the last moment, what happens? Whatever you saw profit could be wiped off because of some sudden move. Even if you go 23,000 levels, then you will lose entire profit what you saw 180 points, maybe end up with only 80 points profit. So this gives a frustration also to traders. You saw profit of 180 points, now you see only 80 points profit. So that can be avoided. Have some goals, and then once the goal is achieved, intraday exit with the profit goal. Okay, so that's the one thing you have to remember. Don't become greedy and take entire juice from the every trade. And similarly for the Nifty also, Nifty was not much tracking actually. Nifty also showing good support at 10,700 levels. It took a support and then it started moving up. This was the position at the end of the day. Nifty was a very strong candidate today. So selling puts was the only option for Nifty to make profit from Nifty today. So levels for tomorrow is like this. Any rise, I think 23,500 should be the good candidate for shorting the call options. And similarly on downside, 22,500 should be the good candidate. So now being the Friday, first day of the expiry, target 2 should be the candidate for you to, because low volatile also. Now the low volatility is there, any movement also will not affect you this way. Otherwise you can take as a little aggressive trader, you can take long breakout, short breakout levels. Since the market is very bullish, and any dips can be used for shorting the 22,500 puts. Okay, and similarly in case of this, see all the things whatever recommendation I'm giving is for educational purpose, and any trades you take is losses or profit, whatever is yours. I will not ask any share from profits or losses. Okay, so you take the trades, it's all your choice. Similarly for Nifty also same thing, any upside 11,000 calls being the highest operators also, 11,000 calls should be a very good opportunity for shorting calls. And similarly 10,700 puts or 10,750 puts can be a good candidate for shorting the puts. But once you get some opportunity, you see the chart also the same way. Once you get the opportunity, you use the chart selling below the VWAP only. Never sell the options above the VWAP. If you take a contra trade, then you should be hedge trade. You take a short triangle, something like that. So then the only way you can take the rules, break the rules of selling above the VWAP. Coming to Nifty income strategy, so things are everybody knows this, like we have 3.5 lakhs investment and then we get some premium 1 lakh, and our minimum objective is to make 5% per month. So as I mentioned last week, I could not start the Bank Nifty intraday trade because for positional Nifty is fine because not much of volatility, but in case of Bank Nifty very high volatile, so we are not going for any positional trades. In case of Bank Nifty, we will go for intraday trades only. So today we made some 180 points profit. I am considering that also into part of into the strategy. So today it gave for 2 lots 7,200 rupees profit. That also will impact our return now. So because we cannot go with only one instrument, once we become proficient, we can go into 2 instruments. Okay, there is no problem in it. Because otherwise we will not be able to make the mixture, because our Nifty strategy is having a loss of around 50,000 in the 9,800 call which is shorted. But based on that we are keep making money. We make 70,000 now, and the unrealized loss is around 50,000. In the 15,000 is the time value. So already we make 20 or 21%, which is a 4 months return, expected return. So we should not, now we have to see how we can reduce our loss in the 9,800 call by selling more puts or whatever, or applying some strategy. That's the way we can recover our losses, because there is no point in booking loss now, because I am expecting some, if there's some correction comes, suddenly some correction comes, our put what we sold can give us losses. So this one, based on this, keep us hedge and then take some banking trades. So in just a matter of another 5-6 days, also 10 days, we will be able to recover our loss in 9,800 call, and then shift our position from 9,800 call to 10,200 call also. We'll take a position. I will be keep updating the Telegram channel. So today we shifted from the shorts to 10,700 put to 10,800 puts, 2 lots, and booked some profit there, and shorted one more call of 10,900 call. I will show you what is the basis of that also in the Excel dashboard for the next week series. So the next week expiry is 10,000, option pain is at 10,800 levels. So based on the, never I'll sell puts which is beyond that level. If you see here, I shorted 10,800 put, the pain is all 10,800. So once the pain moves 10,900, then I'll short 10,900 put. I'll never want to go beyond this. This is a Lakshman Rekha for this shorting puts. Never sell any puts which is beyond that. If it moves, fine. If you don't move, then I will retain there only. Okay, because I have 220 points sold option premium, which is around 30,000, 32,000 rupees, which I will get it. Okay, because option pain is a indicator for you as option trader. So hope this is clear. We'll move to the next thing. This is a next week dashboard, how it looks like. If you see here, 23,500 call of strike price is 0.07. Any rise, any good opportunity to short the 23,500 calls. And similarly on the bottom side, it get dips comes, but here the 22,500 put is not so much impressive actually. Normally 5 to 6 times will be the put rating. So in case any dip comes, if it goes to 300 rupees level, then it will be very good price to short the put option 22,500 and on 23,500. These two things should be taken note to step for shorting the any strangles. You need to create strangles. In case of Nifty, 11,000 call, strike price around 0.11 PCR. So that will be a good strategy for shorting 11,000 calls. If it goes to say 75, whatever is a very good price for to short the calls. And similarly on downside, 10,700 put could be ideal price to short the put options. So this is what I want to tell you for the next trading day. So this is end of this video. Hope everybody like this video, learn something new. Best of luck. Have a nice trading day. Thank you.